It was hard. This is definitely the hardest thing I've ever done. Not ever, but in my 20 years of making movies, yeah, this is by far the hardest thing. It was just, I think you can kind of deal, I can deal with anything for, you know, 3-4 months. And then after that, especially being this isolated, it was tough for me. Just my personality, like, you know, I tend to enjoy it a little bit more when I can switch off and I can kind of escape my job a little bit. And there really was just no way to escape this job. Like, you were just in it the whole time. And my body took a beating, you know? Yeah, definitely. I tried to get as much upper body strength as I could before I got there. And we were given a great amount of time, so that was really great. And, you know, then you're kind of on the clock and you're getting ready for a movie, so you're working, and that's all you're really doing. And then it gets harder when you're there because, you know, you're working 14, 15-hour days, and then you have an hour's drive, and then you got a kid. I had a 3-month-old at the time, and it's like the last thing you want to do is, you know, go and lift weights and do stuff like that. So that was hard. That was probably the hardest part for me, yeah, for sure. Man, you know, we say this a lot. I feel like it's like very easy to say this about people, but with him, I've never meant it more sincerely. There just is not a bad bone in this guy's body. He's just solid, and everything about him is so sincere. And so it's really hard to look at somebody like that and go, you asshole. Like, I can't believe you're making a shoot here, because he's just so sincere in his process and how he wanted to tell this story as truthful as possible. And look, he's an extraordinary filmmaker. He's an incredible visionary. So to have the opportunity to work that close to somebody like that, who really kind of set the bar for these kind of movies, is just, it's a gift. It's an absolute gift. I feel very grateful. I feel really lucky that I was asked to partake in this journey, and I look at it now, and yeah, you know, it's my mom always says, you know, because I was trying to talk to her about it. She was there, you know, helping me with my son, and then I saw the movie and I was like, wow, it almost makes you forget how hard it was to make this movie. She's like, yep, that's what childbirth is like. She's like, you like raise them and then they turn out okay, and then you forget, but let me tell you, it hurts. And I think, you know, I look at the movie and I go, God, I'm so proud of it. It's really, we achieved something really great. And then, you know, I have little moments where I go, oh, God, it was hard. It was so hard. I think he brought exactly what was needed. And I think George was really, really smart to, you know, really truly encourage somebody like Tom, who's as talented as he is, to put his own stamp on this and to really come to it, and to not feel like he had to, you know, walk exactly in the same path with those shoes, and that he had the freedom to really do something. And I think he created something that really feels original, with this kind of homage to something that we, you know, we can respect.